want to share that with y'all and show you what I've been doing this week. Welcome to K&D's Homestead. I'm Donna. I'm just going to do a short video because I've got something I want to share. Something I've been working on all week. That is my small garden pond. It has been out of commission since last year. I don't even remember if I had it up and running last year. I'm not sure. But anyways, it has definitely been out of commission all of this summer. My pump was down, the water was nasty, and I really didn't tend to anything around the pond. It's just one of those portable ponds that you can buy from Lowe's. You can get them from Home Depot and Amazon as well, but I bought mine from Lowe's way back in the 90s. It was horrible, and I just kind of closed my eyes and walked past it like this because I just never had time to deal with it. Well, it's took me all week, not because it was that hard of a job getting it back up and running, but because I'm just not moving very well lately. And I've done a lot of stopping and starting. I work for a few minutes and quit and take a break. But I finally got it kind of where I want it. There's room for me to plant some more plants. I just have not got them all in there. But I wanted to share the pond with you to see what I've been doing, and I think it's actually kind of cute. The water is still green and mucky, but that's going to be like that for a little while. I'm running the water just through the filter, and I'm cleaning the filter several times a day. I don't want to put any chemicals in it. Something's biting me. I don't want to put any chemicals in it to clear up the green algae and the muck. I know that there's chemicals that can clean it up, but I've got a really large bullfrog in it that I have kind of mused over all summer. He's in it, and I don't know if any of that stuff would hurt him, and I don't want to even take that chance. So I'm just going to let it run, through the filter, and I'll just keep cleaning the filter, even if it takes until fall. I'm just not interested in putting any chemicals in it right now. So the water is not clean, but I do have my pump up and running. And I'm looking forward to putting some fall colors into the surrounding area of the pond. And I want to share that with y'all and show you what I've been doing this week. So here it is. The first thing I did was I spread rock around the outer perimeter of this little pond. It's not pretty river rock or anything fancy. I just have a pile of rock that we use to repair our driveway with, and I put that around it to try to keep the weeds at bay, and that way I can just mow around the edges. I transplanted these little flowers here. These are dwarf zinnias. I've only transplanted 2. This one's looking okay. This one is a little weepy, probably transplant shock. And this is what they all look like. I was going to pull them all out of this pot, but I'm kind of out of time, out of energy, and I'm just going to think about whether I want to move those or not. There's a couple of mums in here, that one, and then a third one back there in the back. You can see the water is not clean. I don't have it up to the top level yet because I've been scooping. I think I have all the leaves out of it, but I'm gonna wait until the water has cleared up before I fill it up. And my pump is back there in the corner sitting on one of the shelves. I don't have it down in the center. When it's down in the center, it's hidden and you don't see it, but I'm having to pull it up constantly and flush the pump out. And I've got a box in the back of that little water fall feature back there. It's a filter box, and several times a day I'm pulling the filters out and cleaning them. It doesn't look good water-wise, but it is way better than what I started with. I also had to add new soil because the soil was down several inches below the bricks. So I topped it off with some soil and compost that I have in the back there where I make my compost. And then I filled it with this red mulch. I'm not a fan of the red mulch, but it's all I had, and I did have a couple of bags on hand. It looks good, but I really don't have anything edible in here except in the back is my rosemary. This tall thing here is Texas Star Hibiscus. I've got calla lily here. The mums are here for the fall, and there's some dianthus in the back and a couple of small dianthus on the sides here. And then in a pot, I've got purple basil in the back and some vinca that is planted in this little watering can that leaks. So when the water clears up, I will set the pump down in the center. I also have, for the pump, I've got a fountain feature that goes on it. I've got to find it. I'm not sure where it's at, but I'm gonna wait until I know that I don't have to keep pulling the pump in and out. It has clogged up a couple of times with some of the muck, but most of the muck is out. It's just green water. It took several days of scooping with the net. I did not want to empty it because that frog is in there, and I didn't want to run him dry. I drained it down a little bit, but I just decided to work with the water that I've got. Let me back up and show the whole thing. I just think it's cute. It's just a small garden pond, just for the fun of it. It's over here in my front garden, which is all out here by the greenhouse. It has been a job though, because it has tired me out so bad cleaning this thing out. It wasn't bad with weeds at all, which is surprising because everything else is full of weeds. But just hauling the dirt, I used my tractor and brought the dirt over. I think I stepped in some ants. Hold on. Yes, I was getting stung by an ant. Well, that stinks. So, anyways, that's this video. I will find some things that I like. I don't know yet what I'm going to get, but I'm going to tuck flowers for the fall all in these vacant spots. Some things that are not going to get very big, but I would like for this to be full and pretty for the fall. I'd really like to get the rest of those in there, but they did so poorly transplanting. I have confidence that it will perk up, but in case it don't, I didn't want to disturb all of those in that pot over there. I'm gonna wait and see how this one does. I did put down some fertilizer for all the plants, and I also put down some stuff to control some of the ants, because there was a problem with ants in this bed. Well, that's it. I hope that you like it, and I just wanted to be in touch because I know I haven't done a video in a while. It's been hard for me to get around and do much. The garden is kind of just hanging in there on its own. I'm just spending a lot of time in physical therapy, and I'm not getting a whole lot done, but I just had to make myself come out here and do this. If I'd felt better, I could have done it in a day, but it took me all week to get this done. I hope you liked it, and I hope that I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.